Hey guys, Ben from SnowBoardGamer. Welcome to episode 21 of This Week in Board Games. In this weekly segment, I do quick reviews on all the games we played this week, go over any interesting board game news, and show any new purchases. I've also been giving weekly updates on our new board game room that we're building. My friend Sean was in town, and we played a lot of board games, went to the mountains and did some snowboarding. It was an awesome week. Let's start off with Five Tribes. Five Tribes is for 2 to 4 players, ages 13 and up, and plays in 40 to 80 minutes. You've got 5 different tribes of people represented by these meeples that are all laid out on a dynamic board. On your turn, it consists of picking them all up from one square and moving around and dropping them off, ending on a square with the same color, and then taking all of that color off, and then doing whatever action that color does.
Ooh. Another palm tree and a camel. Nice move.
That is it.
And I get the first 2 cards.
The more I play Five Tribes, the more I like it. It's just a really fun game. The next game we played is Lords of Waterdeep, and we played it with the Scoundrels of Skullport expansion. 2 to 5 players, 6 with the expansion. It's for ages 12 and up and plays in about 60 minutes. We're playing Lords of Waterdeep.
Hi.
What's up? Low, not high.
It is a worker placement, which means there are a certain number of actions available on the board, and you put your little workers, which are your little guys, on an action and do what it says. And then once you go there, no one else can go there the rest of the turn. This is my favorite worker placement game to introduce people to that genre because it's very simple. Sean and I went down to visit Dennis. Hey Dennis.
How are you?
Dennis was at SnowBoardGamer 1.0 back in January, and it's fun to get together again and play some games. We're playing Five Tribes. What do you think, Dennis?
The mechanic is pretty simple, but the game is pretty interesting because every turn, the whole game changes. It's a very, very nice game. I like it.
So, Sean, what do you like about this game?
One of the things that really stands out to me is that it's a game that really encourages specialization. So the first time I played, I tried to do everything, and I got crushed. And now I'm trying a strategy that focuses on taking control of board spaces using this particular gen, which lets me pay elders to gain control of uncontrolled spaces. Yeah. Whereas another player in the game is pursuing a card-based strategy. We're not doing the same thing, but because we're specializing very strongly, we're going to have similar point totals at the end of the game.
We also played Cosmic Run. Cosmic Run is for 1 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and plays in about 30 minutes. Cosmic Run is a dice rolling game where you roll your dice and then you're trying to get 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. You have to assign your dice somewhere and then you can keep re-rolling. This is a really fun game. Unfortunately, it's out of print right now, so you can't buy it unless you pay ridiculous prices. Hopefully they bring it back in print soon. Next, Sean and I played Twilight Struggle. It's for ages 13 and up and plays in 2 to 3 hours. This is not a light game. This is definitely a heavier game. You're spreading influence throughout the world of either capitalism or communism. One person plays as the US, the other person plays as the USSR, and all the card and the events that you play are actual events from the Cold War. It's very historical. Sean and I are playing Twilight Struggle. This is our favorite 2-player game that we play together every time we get together. Sean is deep in thought, has nothing to say.
That's right, I'm trying to win. Must reclaim the throne.
This is an awesome game. I mean, it's top 5 for me. What about you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, easily.
Easily. If you like chess and deep thinking games, this is a great one for you. While Sean and I were playing Twilight Struggle, Travis and Alex are playing Fallout. This is a post-nuclear board game based on the popular video game franchise Fallout. It's for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, and plays in 2 to 3 hours. This is a long one. Travis and Alex are playing Fallout that just came out last week. What do you think, guys?
I like it.
It's pretty cool.
It's really cool. Good
I want to
first
play it
impressions.
again. I think it'd be better with 4 people than just 2 because that's like more interaction on the board.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, take your turn.
All right, I will move. I will explore this tile. We got a super duper mart.
And we spawn a enemy here.
All right.
Bounty hunter. You have another move action though.
I think I'm gonna attempt to fight this bounty hunter.
I haven't played it yet, but Travis says it's good. The next game we played is Secret Hitler. This is the limited edition box that I got recently. This game is for 5 to 10 players, ages 17 and up, and plays in about 45 minutes. So you have the liberal government in Germany trying to keep the government together pre-World War II, and you have fascists trying to take over the government and install Hitler as their leader. Sean played this for the first time with us, and on his second game, he played the newbie card and acted like he didn't know what he was doing, but he knew exactly what he was doing. In fact, he was Hitler and got elected chancellor, and game over, the fascists won. This is our favorite social game. It plays excellent with larger player counts. My favorite is 7, although it plays well anywhere from 5 to 10. The next game we played is Colt Express. This game is for 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, and plays in 40 minutes. It's a great family game. It's really cool. There's not even a board to it. It's an actual 3D train that you put together. And in this game, everyone is a bandit who's trying to rob the train. And as you rob the train, stuff goes wrong. The sheriff comes in and chases you away. It's got a very interesting mechanic where everyone takes turn playing cards, and you have the same 10 action cards to start with. You can punch, you can shoot, you can loot and grab loot off the train. And everyone goes around in a circle playing their cards face up, so you see what everyone's playing. Occasionally you go through a tunnel and everyone plays them face down, so you're not quite sure what everyone's doing. But you play them all in a row and it builds up this big stack. And then you flip it over and you just play the scenario out. Purple punches.
I'm gonna punch Eric. Or Jewel.
Oh,
Just goes in here.
Just goes in there, yep. Red shoots. Green shoots. Black moves. White shoots.
Oh man.
Alright, I move down. Purple moves the sheriff. Black moves down. Gets shot by the sheriff and then goes back to the roof. White moves. I loot. Purple moves up. Green punches.
I'm gonna punch you.
Okay.
I'll take this.
Black loots.
Why is everyone picking on me?
Black shoots. Green moves side to side. Red loots.
Gets the
Whoa!
gem. I like your back. No, that was mine.
And purple shoots. Black. This one's just a riot and a lot of fun. On Saturday morning, Allison dropped Sean and I off at the bus stop in downtown Denver. We rode the bus out to Vail to go snowboarding for the day.
You ready?
Let's do it, dude. It's Vail.
Yes. You can't beat the views here at Vail. Phenomenal view.
Travis had a band thing on Saturday, so as soon as he was done, Allison, Kinsey, and Travis drove down and met us at Vail. After hitting the mountain, we played Terraforming Mars. This is for 1 to 5 players, ages 12 and up, and plays in 90 to 120 minutes. This is also a heavier game. Each player represents a corporation racing to settle Mars and make it inhabitable. You do various things, put plants onto Mars, which produces oxygen. You put water onto Mars, build cities, produce energy, which gets converted into heat, and then raises the temperature, and eventually makes Mars inhabitable. Very, very scientific game. One of my favorites, definitely in my top 5. Sean and I are hanging out in the lobby of the Marriott here at Vail, about to play Terraforming Mars. We then played King Domino. King Domino's for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and plays in about 15 minutes. We finished our game of Terraforming Mars in the lobby, and now we're just hanging out in the hotel room playing King Domino. I just taught it to Sean. It's his first time. What'd you think, Sean?
It's a fun little game. I like that it's fast, just matching. Perfect the way I feel right now. I'm kind of tired and just want to relax a little bit, so yeah.
The mountain was so icy and the snow was not good that we are leaving this morning and heading over to Keystone. We're at the top of Durham Mountain at Keystone, one of the best views in Colorado. Down below you can see Dillon Lake, and if you look over to the left you can see Breckenridge in the background.
Yo, what up?
Like 10 times better than the Vail snow.
Oh god, yes.
The Vail ice, more like it.
The Vail snow cone.
I know, right? GoPro, stop recording.
We then played New York Slice. New York Slice is for 2 to 6 players ages 8 and up and plays in about 30 minutes. You've got these pizza slices and you create a pizza of 11 slices. And then you take turns being the slicer. Whoever has the most 11s at the end gets 11 points, for example. One of the cool things I like about this is how thematic the game is. Check it out, it's a pizza box. Here's the guest check, that's how you do the scoring. The rules are a menu. It looks like a menu at a pizza place. Easy to learn, quick to play. Next, Sean and I played Splendor with the Cities of Splendor expansion. You're trying to build your wealth and attract the attention of the nobles. We just finished up the weekend playing Splendor with the Cities of Splendor expansion and the Trading Post, which adds some unique powers as you qualify for them. I love Splendor. This is one of my favorite games to introduce to people new to board games. It's very simple and easy to learn, and every time I've introduced it to someone, they walk away with that, wow, that game was really cool. And the expansion makes it even better. The last game we played is Race for the Galaxy with the first expansion, The Gathering Storm. Race for the Galaxy is a space-themed game. It's a card game. You're exploring planets, settling them, producing goods on them, and then selling the goods. It's got a little steep learning curve. There are a lot of symbols on the cards, but if you can get past that, this is an awesome game. It plays very well 2 players also. And now for the news. King Domino's getting a new expansion called Age of Giants. We don't know much about it other than that it's been announced and will come out sometime next year in 2018. And now, for the Board Game Room update. You can see the rest of the drawers are put together behind me, and they are coming along. We still need to hang the upper cabinets, and we got a little mess we got to clean up here. But that is the main update. We got the rest of these drawers all put in, and they look pretty nice. What do you think? All right. Now, let's get back to the rest of the segment, which is my new purchases. I'm going to start off with the infamous purple bag here from the Wizard's Chest. Scythe, the Wind Gambit, which just came out this week. This is an expansion to Scythe, which introduces these giant airships. I'm super excited for this one. This is Gloomhaven. I backed it on the second printing on Kickstarter. This thing's massive. Okay, to put it into perspective, here are the 2 Splendor boxes stacked up, and Cosmic Run, and it's still taller than those 3 put together. The thing weighs almost 22 pounds. Gloomhaven is another legacy game. These legacy games are becoming quite popular. And it is a RPG game where you are adventurers and you're traveling together. It's a cooperative game and you're exploring Gloomhaven, which is this fictional area, and you're fighting monsters. I don't know a lot about it, other than it's supposed to be really awesome. And this goes along with it. Package within a package. Gloomhaven removable sticker. You can take the stickers off and either resell the game when you're done, or you can play a new campaign and the game will be totally different the next time you play it out. I did all the reading online and you definitely want to pick up this removable sticker set. That is it for this week in board games. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe for more board game videos and I will see you next time. Bye.